Hello guys, and today for this video, I am showing you this wolf howling at the moon that I found at a local store of mine, and yes, it turns on and it's neon, and it's amazing, and I love it. But at the end of the video, it is way better than the start, in my opinion anyway. But yeah, this is ceramic, so it's not going to be that easy to do what I wanted to do. It took so much effort to just try to do it. But I'm using this modeling clay by Crayola. And as you know, Crayola's modeling clay is like super soft. And it's not really meant to make big projects like this. So it took me a while to do it. So I used some aluminum foil to make my base. And if you're first starting making sculptures, I would recommend not doing this because it pokes you. And I've seen people do this, and it's supposed to be helpful for your base. It's supposed to make it lighter and everything. But if you're willing to go through pain to make a project, then I would say it's okay. But for this, I wouldn't say that it was really that worth it in the long run, because it kind of hurt, and that the clay is really gross on the bottom. That's why I was showing you. But I'm first going to shape this, which is what I made with the aluminum foil, a tidal wave. Or, well, I was trying to make it look more like a wave, but I'm calling it a tidal wave because I feel like it. But I'm trying to shape the tidal wave, and the wave, I had to put so many layers of this stuff because of how thin the wave was, and every time the aluminum foil would come out and poke me. That's why I was saying I'd recommend not using this. If you're doing the exact same thing, I probably would use a heavier clay, but this is the only nearby clay that I could find, and that was without going downtown, because I don't want to go downtown or uptown. No, I'm kidding. No, I just didn't want to go downtown because that's too much of a drive just to get clay, in my opinion. So I found a big tub of this stuff, and I just used it, and I'm trying to make like the wave kind of structure, and it took me a while, and the reason it's so sped up is because I didn't want to talk for like 16 minutes or more, because I had this to do, and it's kind of obnoxious to talk for 16 hours when you barely remember anything. But and also I need space in my phone, which, yes, I'm going to get like a camera to make it better so you guys can see better, and so that I'll have more space in my phone instead of having to use my phone to record. But right now, I'm just trying to shape this. And yes, if you use alcohol, well, not actual alcohol, rubbing alcohol is what I meant, then it smooths it out much easier, and it doesn't take too much effort to like smooth it out. And yeah, but it didn't take much effort to do that, and it was really thin at the top, so I was kind of worried that when it dried that it wouldn't stay like that. And as you can see, my focusing is weird. It's like autofocusing, but then it stops autofocusing, and then it goes back and forth. That's why my camera looks like it's bouncing. It's unbelievable. I can't English right now. Unbelievably stupid. But this project was really fun and interesting for me because I've never done a clay project, and this is the first time I've ever done a clay project. So this was very interesting to me, and I had to do a lot of textures for this. I had to use a comb, which, yes, that comb has never been used, so it's good. I also had to use some of the aluminum and my scissors to make the textures. And sorry guys, just I didn't stop without talking and I can't breathe. But I did put a base coat for this, which was obnoxious, which you'll see in a minute. But some of my clay, I didn't see it, and it dried when I was done using it, and it was kind of rude. And kind of obnoxious. Sorry if I'm using that word too often, but that's the only word I can think of right now. But when I was doing this project, two of my paints were completely used up, my red and my white, which is annoying because I need to keep one of those white bottles. So it's a good thing that I have one more. Or do I have two more? Nah, just one more. So that last one I'm keeping. And with this project, it took a long while. It took from 18 to 36 minutes just to do this part alone. Which, yes, that doesn't sound too long if you don't have school, which I do. So this stuck on top of school was kind of like a struggle for me, but it's a good thing that we had a 3-day weekend, so it wasn't that difficult. And I really did enjoy the project, but I didn't want to stress myself out too much. And because if I did, then sorry guys. And if I did stress myself out too much, then I get really emotional, and I didn't want to do that to myself. So I took a whole day off yesterday to just let it sit and stuff like that. And plus, yesterday I was trying to get the stuff to stay, because it wouldn't stay, so I had to I had to hot glue it, and the hot glue kept coming off and everything. And then I finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna just try this and see if it works. And it's blue glitter glue, and this glitter glue actually was Elmer's, and it stayed onto the project pretty well. So, and this was a leftover from a slime that I did, because I was into slime when I first started, and now I'm not into slime too much, but I still had the glitter glue. And this glitter glue was very, very useful in my opinion, which I hope to get more of this, because even though I had to use a lot of it, which is reasonable because it's glue, it's not anything spectacular, it's just glue. But since I'm using clay now, this glue has been really useful for the clay. And I really liked it. And yeah, this whole video right there, that's me putting out the texture and putting it away. And yeah, I'm just using more clay because I saw a spot that was open and I didn't like it, and I was like, why? I make weird noises. If you guys are gonna stay subscribed to me, this is what you're gonna get, the weirdest noises. But later in this video, you get to see my face, because I didn't realize that my mirror was nice enough to show my face. it wasn't nice. Mirror, why'd you betray me? But, yeah, this clay, it's not really messy, but it's really soft and hard to, like, well, it's not hard to mold, but, like, it's hard for it to keep its shape. Because when you squish it, it's, like, semi-squishy. And if it's not fully, like, done, or you accidentally step on it or something, then it loses its shape, and then you have to redo it and everything. But I was gonna add a wolf pup to it, but it didn't look like it belonged, so I decided to make my sister's favorite character that she made off of her own YouTube channel, which I'm gonna link her YouTube channel in the description if you wanna go check it out. Which I think most of you should, because some of you are still subscribed because of my old channel, and my sister does the same type of content. And I did make one of her I redesigned some of her characters, and I made some of her characters. Like her newest character is made by me, because she said, she wanted her main OC to be bi. So I asked her if she wanted me to make her character, and she was like, you know what, fine. So I made the character, and she loves it. And so if you want to go see my sister's channel, go ahead. But, yeah. I'll link her channel in the description. But, with this, it took time and effort, and if you're someone who wants to do this kind of stuff, time and effort is something you need within this thing. Because if you start this and you don't finish it like you want to, or it becomes ugly and you hate it and you don't want it anymore, like I did when I first turned on the light, I hated it. Well, if you don't like go over it and check it out and see, what can I do to make this better, or I don't have the time and effort to do this, then either don't do it, which, I mean, it's a hobby, so I'd recommend doing it, but some people don't have the time and effort for this, and I'd recommend you have time and effort, and you can even have small projects and make it like that, and it's still going to be fun. But time and effort is always something that you need in this type of project, and I really recommend having multiple paint colors so that you can mix. Mainly if you can't spend that much money on paint, get the main colors, which is red, blue, and yellow. Get like 2 of those, white and black. You're gonna need a lot of white when you're making all these things, because white is a huge part of this project, and a huge part of a lot of projects. And you can see my face in the background if you really look. But I like how this came out. I tried not to touch the moon as much as possible, which was almost not impossible. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do this for fun. I'm just gonna put some stars on it. But I really like how it turned out, because there's barnacles on her. She's kind of scratched up. She has seaweed on her. She's dripping wet because she just got out of the water. And yeah, I really like how she turned out. This is the one with the color, which looks pretty nice. And then this next one is the one without the color, which still looks nice in my opinion, which I'm gonna keep this for a while. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!